You know, there's some days that you play a map or a mission and you're just like, hands down, it's done, it's over, we've already lost. And that's totally what I thought this map was. Like, hands down, I thought it was over completely. But it was an 8v8, it might have expanded out to a 10v10, so it was a super small, intimate map. We're at battle rating, or at least I'm at battle rating 9.0. I'm pretty sure we were at 10.0. So if I remember right, there was a T-72 that I ended up taking out. But for the most part, Team 2 has dominating control over the B point. Team 1 is going for the C point, and you can see that everything is spread out. Team 1 has got a better line here, though. The odd part with this is that nobody is going to the A point, which is super odd. Now, it's normal for the C point to have a lot of engagement. It's, you know, if you want to brawl, you go to the C point. If you want to be sneaky, you go to the B point. If you want to do shenanigans, you go to the A point. And shenanigans, if you don't know what I mean by that, it means that you don't actually go to the A point, you go to the road behind the A point, down and around, you get up in the hills, you do some shenanigans and whatever else. I digress. Well, actually, before we go into that, if you didn't know, if somebody's really stuck down there and you have a super fast vehicle and you're in the Team 2 spot, if you can imagine there being a zero line in the A1 block, you can get behind the B point, come around and down and up, but you have to be like stupid fast. Okay, back to the battle. Team 2 dominating control over B and C. At this point, you think it's done, right? No, because at battle rating 9.0, 10.0, whatever the case, after 8.3, everything is a sniper. And Team 1 takes advantage of that. They're in the rocks, they're in low hold down positions, and they're sniping at Team 2. Team 2 only has one job here at this point. Take and hold their caps. They don't have to do anything else. This is a very straightforward map. You take the points, you hold the points. You don't have to push for their spawn. Because pretty much from any of these spots, if they try to get out of their spawn, you can see them. So take and hold your points. Don't push the advantage, because there is no advantage to push. If they want the C cap, they have to get to the C cap. And if they do that, they have to peek around a rock. Well, stay there, cover your corner, but they don't. And from here, we can see that Team 2 is kind of getting dismantled, but they went into aircraft. Now, aircraft at 9.0, 10.0, pretty much 9.0 above, is one, either a suicide mission, or two, you know what you're doing and you're gonna try for something. I don't know. It can go either way. You can know what you're doing and it's still a suicide mission. So, whatever. Aircraft or aircraft. Now, there's a little drone up. We're gonna disregard that. But actually, now that I think of it, I didn't see any attack drones. Back to the mission. So, Team 2, C point, B point. Team 1 finally gets on the board. They take the A point. But from here, there's nothing left of Team 2. Like, there's the one tank that's on the ground is a BMP. And then they had an SU something. I think it was an SU-7 something. But from here, the battle's done. The battle's over. Only things left to be done is to clean up. So the big takeaways for this map is that if it is smaller and intimate like this, then wait for the enemy team to make the mistakes. Team 1 did a great job here. They held their positions, they held their lines, and from there. Now, in most cases, holding positions like this might not be the greatest. If it were a bigger map and you had multiple lines of enemy pushing you, holding those positions, it's a hard call. Because you have to deal with wave after wave after wave. You have to deal with aircraft. So if you don't have good anti-aircraft capabilities, then you're going to get into all sorts of a mess. But in this situation, Team 1 did the perfect play to counter. They let the enemy team make the mistake, and they gave them the game. With that, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to let it finish playing out. There's not a lot here, so if you close that from there, that's fine. But yeah, this is a good one. So on another note, we're going to be doing some live streaming over here on the YouTube channel. So hopefully we'll see you there sometime.